So this is the Pandora's Box DX Aarcade 3000 small retro gaming station. Now, as the name implies, this has 3000 games built in out of the box that you can power up and enjoy straight away. Now, this was sent to me to review from a company called Ploy Lab, and I will leave all of the links in the video description. Now, in the box you get the small arcade, and we can see it does have a built-in 7-inch screen. You also get a pair of wired controllers, so as you guys know, with certain games or certain consoles, it is actually easier to play with a joypad or a controller versus using an arcade stick, and I will be testing out some games with that. Let me just take you around the unit. So as we can see, we get a joystick, which is perfect for those arcade games. We have 6 buttons here, and we also have a start and a stop button. Now, the start button does have some extra features, which I will show you in just a second. Now, on the side here, we can see we have 2 USB ports, and this is where you'd plug in your USB controllers. On the back here, you've got the on and off switch, you got the volume rocker, you also have a headphone out jack, you have a HDMI port, so you can plug this unit directly into a bigger monitor or even a bigger TV, just so you can enjoy your games on the bigger screen. And here you have a special settings button. So let's now power this on for the first time, and let me show you exactly what you see when you first turn this on. So it is the Pandora's Box, and we are straight inside the games list. So game number 0001 is Street Fighter X Plus, and you can see the games which have the 3D next to them are obviously the 3D games. Now, if I press left on the joystick, and we do have a total of 3000 games, and the last game being Load Runner. Now, instead of going through a massive list like this, as you can imagine, that will take some time. What you can actually do is press the start button. So let me do that first. And we now get access to the Pandora's menu. So here, for example, we can see the recent games we played. We can search for games. We can do a filter and say, I only want to see the 3D games. Or for example, I only want to see the action games, fighting games, the 3 or 4 player games, shooting games, sports games, and then puzzle games. So for example, I want to search for a game. Let's click on that. And now let's search for a game. Let's just go for good old Street Fighter. And you can see, guys, as I'm typing in those letters, the results get displayed on the left. So now I can go over to the left and click on OK. So here are all of the search results. So you got the different Street Fighters, you got Super Street Fighter, you got X-Men vs Street Fighter, and so on and so forth. And we can see we have 5 pages of those results. Now, I'll leave the gameplay to the end, but let me just show you some of the other settings. So let's go back to start. Now again, for example, if I want to play just sports games only, I can click on that, and we're now looking at sports games. We got some Neo Geo Cup, we got some Soccer Brawl, great game. We've got 43 pages of sports games. Now, I mentioned before about the special settings button at the back, so let me press that now. And we're now inside the sort of systems menu for the Pandora's Box. So here, for example, we can do an input-output test. We can customize the buttons. If I go into the system config, so for example, here you can choose like whether it's free play. Here, for example, we can see that the game will exit after 3 minutes of inactivity. Now, the quality optimization is what you see on these normal Pandora's boxes, and it allows you to smooth out the graphics. So if you want the graphics to look a little bit better than what they used to in the old days, then you can leave this option on. And if you turn that off, you will get all of the classic pixelated graphics. So it really is a personal preference, but I personally like to leave mine as on. You can also turn the scan lines on or off. So this will definitely give you more of a retro feel, just like what the arcades used to be with those CRT screens. Here you can adjust the gamepad settings. Let's back out of that. Let's go for some Tekken 3 to start with. Let's go for my favorite guy. All right, so which one is kick? Okay, let's do a bit of sweeping. Take that. All right, let's see if I can get it perfect. Good start there. And that's the perfect there. So working fine, no issues there, graphics look fine, sound is good. And this is actually a really nice size for something to put on your desk. Okay, now if I want to exit, I can press these 2 buttons together. I get the option to save state. So if I want to basically save where I am, I can click on that. That's now saved. I can now exit out of this. So now, for example, the next time I want to go into that game, I don't have to wait for anything to start. I can press both these buttons together, select the option to load state, and we're exactly back to where we were. So that really is a great feature of this Pandora's Box DX, allowing us to save the state so we can enjoy all of these games, save where we are, then jump back at another time and then carry on playing them. I mean, they do have a ton of fighting games in here, but let's try Metal Slug. So here we are playing classic Metal Slug. Alright, so let's fire that. That one is jump. And that one's okay, fine. Let's take out these bad guys. And this really was such a popular game in the arcades. I believe there's like, I think 7 or 8 versions of this game, or 7 or 8 different games, all on Metal Slug, because it really was that popular. Probably because it's very easy to play, very easy to get into, but as you get further in the game, it does get harder. But very enjoyable. You can also play this on multiplayer. Now let's throw one of these. Alright, he's gone. But that's working absolutely fine. I will definitely test at least one game with the joypad, with that controller, just to show you that that's also working fine. Alright, perfect time to quit. So again, I can do these 2 buttons together. I can also save the state if I want to, or I can just go to exit. And let's use the start feature, and let's look for a sports game, just to mix things up a bit. Oh, my favorite, Super Sidekicks. Let's do this one then. There we go. Take that. Oh, okay. Oof. All right, nearly. All right, so can tdoctoruk actually score? So you have to go to that sweet spot, which is about there, and get that rebound like that. Really good game, Super Sidekicks. Okay, let's back out of that, and let's do a good golf game, Neo Turf Masters. Let's go about there. Go for curler. Not bad. Can I get a birdie from here? A bit of a curl. About there. Not that much power. And there you have it. That's a birdie. Oh, that's working fine. I'm just whizzing through the games, guys, because I want to try and show you as many as possible. Okay, I just plugged in the USB controller. Let's try some Mortal Kombat. Okay, let's go for Sub-Zero. Okay, controller's working fine. I can also use the analog if I want to. Oof, nice. I can do an ice ball. Take that. Eat that. Take that again. Okay. Nice. Yep, so joypad is working absolutely fine. And here we are playing some classic Super Mario Kart on the Pandora's Box DX with the joypad, and that's working great. But I'm losing. Okay, so wrapping this up, what are my closing thoughts on the Pandora's Box DX 3000? Well, overall, guys, it really is a lot of fun. It does come with those 3,000 games built in, so no need to mess about trying to find ROMs online or configure emulators. Just open up the box. Because of that built-in screen, you can just power this up and start enjoying all of your favorite classic retro games straight away. I also like the fact that you do get the bundled in USB controllers. I mean, To be fair, the controllers are not really amazing quality, but they are included in the box. So if you do want to start playing some multiplayer games with your friends and family, you can do that straight away without purchasing anything extra. But because the unit has got those 2 USB ports, of course you can buy better controllers if you want to. I also think that the unit has a very good build quality. I mean, just, you know, feeling the unit, feeling the joystick and the buttons, it does actually feel like a premium product. I would just say that on the negative side, that if this was priced more closer to $100 instead of the $150, I do think this would actually sell a lot more. But as I say, guys, you do kind of like get what you pay for, and maybe the reason why you're paying that kind of price is because it has got that really nice premium build quality. But that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Many thanks for watching. Do leave me a comment below and let me know what you think about this unit. I will leave all of the links in the video description and the pinned comment, and I'll hopefully catch up with you guys real soon. Thanks.